Alright, welcome to another video guys, and in this video we'll be talking about how to mix melodic house or techno or Afro house or any kind of those kind of music like progressive house or all those subgenres which come under the tree. Now, I have a playlist ready for my mix which I record and upload. So I'm just going to be showing you a couple of places where I really start my song and how do I do the transition. I'll do my best to explain. If you need to understand all of these things, you need to have a little bit of understanding of how a song is made, what are phrases, what are beats and bars, and what are different sections in the song. In techno, it's pretty simple. In commercial music, it is usually 8 bars as one phrase, but in techno, we call it 16 bars as one phrase. So over here, each part is like 16 bars long. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me just see what are the tracks which we can do first. Okay, let's do this and this first. So I already have some hot cues set, but those are just for referencing, but yeah, not for my mixing. So this song, as you can see, this has been very long. It's like 7 minutes and 24 seconds. So it's like pretty long. So let's get to the point. So I will be usually mixing this song somewhere around over here, man. Yeah, or let's listen. Cool. Oh, so the main part is still playing. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good start. This is the last drop or the last chorus, and then it goes into pre-outro and then the outro. So this is a good point for me to start the next song. Now, if I want to start the next song from the first beat or not, let's listen. Intro, post intro, break, and then your first drop. Okay, so I think I can mix this in. Let's listen to how long this is. So remaining 2 minutes 20 seconds. Okay, so if you see all of this, it continuously has that melody going on. Dun, 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 dun. Like that one is still going on throughout. So this continues to going on. So let's start from here. So I'm going to just do the basic mixing. Let's enjoy a little bit of the music, yeah. Leading you to the part. Set the hotkey where I want to start from. C is my point usually. Beat matching. Now cutting the bass first. And then slowly getting it up. Very slowly. You can take your sweet time. If you see, again something started. That string, like it's not a guitar but a string or a pad, it started again. That string is for 16 bars and then it ends. So now here it ends. That is your 16, 32 bars. Now once I'm up to like this position, I can hear the other song in the mix. Only I can feel it in my mix. So I'm just gonna cut the highs and mids a little by little. Not cut like this, but a little by little. Pinches, small pinches. Okay, that's enough. Now turn on your filter. What you can do is, or your CFX. In your CFX, you need to turn on your filter and slowly go to the right and get this. This is very little. And slowly fade it out. As you can see, barely anything is being audible here. So you can fade it out. And now the song begins. Right? So that's a pretty good start for me. You can see how there's a flow going on in your set now. Now, obviously, I'm going to be playing all of this section is for the enjoying purposes. I'm going to skip it. Alright, so here it's going to be a little bit tricky. Okay, I'm going to load my next track. I've loaded the next track. What? Okay. So, the next track is by me itself, Moon Distorted Memories. So, now, mixing this one, okay? So, the issue with this is your second drop technically. Right? You can feel so much of emotions and melody going on. And now at the end of it, where it has a short break, and when it goes to the last part, it's kind of like a pre-outro. It doesn't have that energy. If you compare this to the drop, right? So technically, it would be a little difficult to mix this from here. Right, it's because if you start from here, it's going to sound very monotonous or like very stretchy or very extended. Some people like extended mixes. I mean, like when you DJ extended sets, it's called as extended sets. So they play the whole thing like till the end of the outro and then slowly get the other song. But again, when you're doing it in the clubs and all, I don't really feel that is required. Usually no one really enjoys it, but only for sundowners or like for your personal mixes where you want to record and upload, then yeah, extended mixes are pretty good. It gives a nice flow. But yeah, let's focus more on the point where I can quickly go from this song to this song and sound harmonic or melodic to listen to. Again, there's melodic house and techno, so I need to first identify where my 8 bars is. Sorry, 16 bar, right? So yeah, okay, so what you can do if you're not sure how long this is, I have a simple trick. Go to your beat jump, and this is my 32 back and 32 forward. So if I click this, 32 beats forward and back, sorry, my bad. So 32 beats means 8 bars. So if I click this forward 8 bars, okay, first 8 bars, second 8 bars, 16, 24, and then we have 32. So that is 32, and then how long is this? Like I said, again, 16 bars each phrases. So exactly. So this is again like your 16, and then so technically I need to start the other song somewhere from here. So let's keep a cue marker of D for me because it's just it's my reference is why I use D. It's like another understanding that this is where I have to start. Even though I have G, G is just for listening purpose. If I don't remember the song, I can just quickly press the G hotkey and understand how the music feels or how the drop feels. But I'm going to be removing G and using it C. Cool. So now we have C and D. So sometimes I can also start from C, sometimes I can also start from D. That depends on the next song which I'm going to be using. So my next song is my own track, so I know pretty much the structure, but still let's listen to it. It has like 16, 16 again, everything, isn't it? Goes on, and then after 16 bars we have a gap, and then a new element gets started. Then again after 16 bars, a new element comes in. The melody plays a little bit, and then we go into the again 16 bars. That melody ends. It carries on, and then we go into the break, and then blah blah blah, and then we go into the drop. Right. So this is technically the last song of my mix, but okay. So let's see. So I'm going to continue all of this. And also, I don't think this is the tempo which I'll be playing this song technically at. So let's just keep it at 126. It's like very nice, very sweet melodic house. I like these kind of tracks. Now we are ready with the song. From the first beat itself, we are starting. Wow, it is exactly beat matched. Now, if you remember, now let's talk a little bit explanation here. So if you remember, this is 32 bars of intro, and then the melody starts over here, right? And over here, what is happening? This is again total of 32 bars, 16 here and 16 here. So and the melody ends here, and it goes into like a pre-outro where it doesn't really have a lot of melodic elements for us to clash when this melody comes in. So basically what is happening when the energy of this song or the main feeling of the song or whatever the song is supposed to be felt or feel should be there, whatever you want to call it, vibe or whatever it is, when it finishes, we are going to the next song's vibe or next song's melody or next song's feel. Okay, that is the main idea behind doing smooth mixes, especially in melodic house or techno, Afro house, progressive house, minimal. The genres are just. So we're slowly getting it up. You can hear the drum beats, right? My other song's drum beats are going on. You have to be very subtle over here. You can hear the shaker. So I'm just going to cut the highs and mids so that it doesn't clash. And then slowly get it. Now they are not in same key, by the way. They are in relative keys. F minor and C minor, but still sound good. You see how smoothly I'm doing it? Melodic, it's clashing a little, so I'm holding back. And now it is going into a darker section, so I can get it up now. Getting the volume more. If we hold it a little bit, it's going to go into the break. This is going to go into complete outro. That means there's not going to be any bass line, only the kick. I think I would rather do this. Yeah. Use the bass or the sub frequency or the bass line of this song on top of this. Now you can layer them together. Use your filter a little again to the right. Very subtle amount. Slowly pull the volume down. And now when this ends, this is going into the drop. This is also like one of the way you can mix it. I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't really feel it was that smooth. So let's try to start this song from a different section and see. Maybe I'll start this from here. This should sound good. Mathematically in my head, it should sound good. Yeah, now it's sounding good. Cutting the mids more because melodic instruments, right? Now with this, I would have to use loop, so I'm just setting my in point and out point. Tapping, getting the rhythm or the feel of the bass line, and in. Out. Exactly 16 beats. That's like 4 bars. So now I'm using the kick and bass line of this song on layer of this. Now be ready with your filter again, and also be ready with your getting your lows up. As soon as this goes into the break, we are getting the low up completely to the 12 o'clock position. Now you can see the waveform, it's coming to the end, so let's go to the right. And that's it. So this was a lot more smoother than what we did before, right? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell. So it's just understanding of where you really want to start the song. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, so that's what you just have to understand where it might sound good from, and you just have to adapt. So if I start from here, so let's say this is here. So yeah, I'll rather put my D marker from here, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, that's one way of doing it. 1 second, I think I need to pause the recording for a second. My fucking god, this. Alright, so I had to pause there for a second, but cool. So that's the only difference is, you see, right? I just started from like 16 bars forward, and then it sounded so much better. That's what, just having an understanding of what is sounding good and experimenting, doing an A and B, like, okay, I started from here, is it really sounding smooth or is it not sounding smooth? And then, setting your hot cues so that, yeah, of course, for me, I have like 2,000 tracks, more than, actually in my collection I have like 40,000 tracks, 48,000 tracks to be approximately, but yeah, I can't remember all of them. So I use my hot cues, and C and D markers are usually for me to, as an indication that, okay, I want to start my next song regardless of where it is from that point. So now let's get to the next track, other tracks. Before I finish it off, I'll just do one starting 2 examples, a little slower in tempo. Okay, 124, okay, or like 122, I guess. Oh yeah, I love this kind of Abuk. Check out Abuk's music, man. I fucking love that music. ABUK. But I think I want to go from here to here. I'm going to test this out. Right, so they are like, if you see that they sound pretty similar in vibe also. So yeah, this song again, this is your second drop. Ooh, damn, makes me wet. Now this is going on. It's like 32 bars, and then this is like a free outro, and then your outro here. So I would not start from here. I wouldn't really start from here. I would start from 16 bars after, like, where my H marker is. So now again, let's see if I want to start this song from the first beat or not. Usually, like I said, I don't always prefer to start from the first beat, or like the starting first 8 bars or 16 bars, because generally it's just pretty empty. It's just drum beats. Again, these are all like extended mixes, like melodic house, melodic techno, and the genres which I said before. I'm not going to repeat all the genres. They all have like extended intros, man. Like at least for first 1.5 minutes, usually there is not really much going on. It's going to sound very monotonous, and the energy is going to be pretty low. But again, after like 1.5 minutes, it starts picking up. Some songs pick up after 1 minute. Some songs usually pick up after 1.5 minutes, and rarely there are some songs which will pick up after like 2 minutes. Oh god, that's like very long intros. But again, these intros are just drum beats and some very basic melody or strings or whatever it is. Now again, as you can see, after 3 phases, so 24th bar is going down, and then okay, so this people can assume like this is your first drop. Cool, not bad. But if I play the second drop, this is much more darker than the third drop. Okay, this is your third drop. But again, if you see, this is like kind of your people do consider this as your first drop, but I wouldn't really consider this as my first drop. I would still consider it as a part of the first not first drop, consider it as intro itself. So now let's get creative. Now if you understand waveforms, I know by looking at the waveform that this whole thing is for 32 bars, and then it goes into a break. Now if I start from here, that would mean this is 16 bars, and by the time this also reaches pre-outro section, I will be somewhere in the break here, right? And once in the break section, I can smoothly shift from this song to this song, and when the drop comes, it's going to carry forward. Like the energy is going to flow. Okay, that's idea is that. So this is the last example. I'm not going to be taking much more time. Quickly. Now, like I said, from A. Yeah, beat matching done. As you can see, 16 bars are done now. That gap came over there. Now, like I showed before, it starts going into pre-outro from here. So when this reaches here, if I'm not wrong, this also should reach your break. I mean, when it reaches the pre-outro. Exactly, yes, right. So now slowly hold it. The other song is still not in the mix. No, right. Now it's gone down. It's in the break, so I can push the volume quickly up. Cut the mids and highs a little. Now, you can get the bass up because there's nothing going on. And then slowly cut the highs, like use the filter and go to the right. And you're like playing together, like layered mixing. This is going to keep continuing. And after 16 bars over here, the drums are going to come back in. So the drums are going to go out after 8 bars over here. So as this is ending, this is picking up. Now, I'll play A and B with this, only this. Now, together, right? It sounds good. And now, over here, the drums are going to come in. Now, I can fade this out. The drums are covering up the frequency range or your listening, usually your mind's listening skills, but yeah. And now you're down. This is one way of doing it. I wouldn't really mind mixing it, starting the other song from here also, because I feel like all of this is like, I think, yeah, this should be good enough. Yeah, you can start from here also. You can also start from this F marker where I put. Technically, if you see this, this section and this section is pretty much the same. I think there's only 8 bars more added here, or like 4 bars more added. If you want, we can check it out. Yeah, let's not be sure. 16 done, 24, 32 done. Again 8 bars, 8 bars, 8 bars. Oh no, it's again totally again 32 bars if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. So 3. Over here we only have 2. If I go from here, 1, 2. So this is only 2. This is 16 bars. This is 24 bars. So yeah, you can also start from here, but again, preference. I think this song is pretty good over here. Again, this is like my 3rd track in the mix, so pretty decent. I can play all of this. Right, so I think that's pretty much it for how to mix techno and understanding. If you really want to learn more in depth about learning how to mix techno or Bollywood music or commercial music or any of your favorite genre, okay, you can take our online classes or offline classes in Hyderabad. And we also have, for commercial music, we also have a video course up and ready on our website, destinyschoolofdj.com. Do check it out. Do check out all the course details. All the fees details are all out on our website. Check it out. And if you like my music Moon, which I played previously, do check out my music on Spotify, Amazon Music, not Amazon, sorry, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Beatport. There are a couple of tracks on Amazon Music, but the labels which I'm signed with, they usually don't do it on Amazon Music. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And if you really like this video, make sure you like, share, comment what you think about this. And if you have any questions or doubt, put it down in the comments. I'll try to answer them. And make sure you subscribe to our channel. We also have started a second channel for only English commercial mixes. Make sure you check that out as well. It's just Destiny School of DJ and English. That's it. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.